Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Planet Coaster. My name is Uber and today it's episode 9. Yeah. So I've been having a little bit of a think whilst I've been away, and I'm kind of debating. Go away, Aeroplane. What else is wrong? Aeroplane is broken down and the Derby is broken down but was fixed. That's fine. And I was kind of thinking about where I wanted to take things. And one of my parks that I did, I actually started to put an alpine area together but never really finished it. So I'm thinking of taking some of the things that I'd started to put together, like the kind of the main motify kind of things that I wanted, and that's what I think I'm going to breathe into this section here. So, well, not unfortunately, but that does mean there's going to be a little bit of retheming going on. So these buildings here are potentially going to disappear to bring some more kind of alpine buildings in there. And the building here is going to get a little bit more alpine-y. We'll possibly get rid of the king statue, turn it into something else. But apart from that, this might turn into light stone. But it does, however, mean that this whole station is going to change. But I think I'm going to retheme this with some rock tunnels and make it feel a lot more fitting in with the area. I think we may even do some terraforming as well. Possibly do some work on here too. So that's kind of where we're going to go with that. So I'm going to start just with these that I saved as a blueprint a little while back. It's something I've used before, but I think it captures the idea of the area that we're going for quite nicely. Just kind of scatter them about. So this area is going to start here, and I think I'm actually going to put a sign above that. I just need to come up with an idea for what this area can be called. I'm just not entirely sure right now. So these are kind of placed at intervals. Actually, I don't think I'm going to put them. I think I'm only going to put them on the straights. I don't think they're necessarily on the bended sections, like the plaza area that we've created there. Now I'm sure some of you are wondering how I'm gonna fit the car ride, the crazy taxis that we've got, into a theme, an alpine theme. Sorry, I just lost my words a little bit there. Like total mind blank. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of show you. So what I'm thinking is, let's put just a couple more of these in. We'll put one in there, make sure it's flat to the ground. Yep, that's great. And another one down here. I think I might also build a rapids ride in this area. Maybe even a wooden roller coaster, who knows. So I think what I'm going to do in this area is I'm going to retheme it to make it look like it's a rent-a-car. A rent-a-car section. And this is more of a mountain road, you know, with the sharp hairpin corners. And yeah, we'll do this. We'll do the station up like an alpine lodge. And kind of go from there. So you've kind of got a bit of an idea, a little insight now into where I'm wanting to go with the park, or at least this section of the park. This is going to be our first themed area, which should be pretty cool. This is still going to stay very generic for now. This will eventually all get rethemed and reworked. I think the log flume needs to change. I mean, look at that. There's like 2 logs on the track. 3 logs on the track, and the rest of it, I just don't get what's going on with it. It just doesn't load very quickly, and I don't understand why. But first things first, I'm the realist. Let's get another ride in around the back of this building here. Let's get something in here, because last time obviously we didn't put a ride in, and I'm conscious of that. But now that we're getting into theming, there are going to be some episodes where it is just us having theming. So if that's not your thing, that's obviously absolutely fine. But that's kind of what's going to be going on, because I love theming. I'm sorry. Oh, that's huge. I don't know why I just clicked on that, because that's also huge. That's huge too. Oh, I want something cute and small to kind of fit behind there. Maybe a... Nope, that's also huge. I don't really want the plain thing either. I want this in here. I don't know, I'd have to do a lot of theming though to make me even want to do that, because it looks gross. Teacups? It's quite big though. Magic tools. Oh, we could get this in. This would sit maybe nice behind here. Just kind of see it poking out from behind the buildings. But then we've got a thrill ride right here. What track rides are there? Let's have a look in track rides. What have we got? Go-karts? No, no, no. We could have a little truck thing. I don't think I've ever built one of these before. It could be cute. We could see how it goes. Yeah, I've never built one of these before, so it's kind of like... It could be cool. Again, it's not going to be anything special. But it's just going to be a little bit of something, that's for sure. Probably don't want to build it too mad. How sharp can the corners be? Oh, pretty sharp, 90 degrees. So this is just going to really be more of a little woodland drive thing, rather than any kind of dark ride attraction, because it's too soon to put dark rides in. Too soon. Ooh, that's deep. So I'm probably just going to litter this area with like bushes and that kind of thing. Keep it simple. Yeah, great. Let's just bring that like that. Ah, something different. Something very different. Ooh, I've never built one of these before. Ha 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 ha. Oh, 2 types of track. Standard track. Basic standard track cannot place here. Basic standard track cannot place here. Okay. Oh, yeah, this'll be cute because... Oh, the station's the wrong way round. So we need it this side. Okay. Right, done. Done, 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 done. Place entrance here. Exit here. I wish you would just go straight to the exit then, but never mind. Let's get a little path in. Let's bring it down to my favourite, little 2 meter thickness. I prefer it. I just think that you can get much more intricate looking queue lines. I think what I'm... Oh yeah, I've got to bring... Don't forget about that. I was going to say, oh, I'm going to bring it up through that building, but I think I'll actually build a building over the top of this queue. In fact, the whole thing might be a building. Oh, We're getting into big building projects suddenly. That's what I mean. So this can exit between the building here. So this can be like a little alleyway. Let's pick the amount of cars we want. How many can I put on? Let's say 10? Or 8 maybe? Is 5 miles per hour fast enough for something like this? Let's put the maximum wait time of 20 seconds. In fact, let's make that 15 seconds. Because I just don't want the cars. Yeah, minimum departure interval of 3 seconds. I want it to be constantly moving. Bop, bop. I like the little horning it makes. We can call it Alpine Adventure. There we go, that wasn't a ride I thought I'd be building anytime soon. And then we need to put like a little sign across here for what this area is called. So let's go into buildings and signs. Let's find a real nice sign to... Why is it so big? I just don't get why it's so big. That looks awful. They're too westerny. Oh, that's... it's a bit westerny for my... Ah, this is maybe a bit better. Something along those lines. I'm just trying to think of a name. Bear Pass. Great. Let's just kind of do a bit of something with it. Let's hang it from here. Yep, Bear Pass. I think I'll get rid of those lights so it looks a bit more standalone, and it needs to go up a little because at the minute it's hanging from nothing. And then we can put some little cute signs along there that say things like where were they? I found some really cute little ones when I was building something one day. And now I can't think what they were. Were they things like this? No, I don't think they were. They were just like little signs. Yeah, maybe something like this. But then turn it on its side. Put warning. Bears. And then we'll bring it down a touch. Bear Pass. Great. And how is this working out? Not great, because the terrain's in the way. So let's push that down ever so slightly, or all the way, because, you know, that's also not really what I wanted, but that hasn't really been that bad. Roughen. Let's just make it a little bit... No, that's too... Well, I can smooth it, can't I? I can smooth. Although I would prefer this to be all on one level. Not gonna lie. And that upsets me that that's so raggedy. So basically I've just put the land back to exactly how it was when we started. There's a tree in the way here. And there's a tree in the way here. How did that happen? And right here. I'm not quite sure how I managed to do that either, but I did. Right. Let's get some funky little theming going on around here, so we'll gonna get this through the no, I'm not, because I haven't decided what I'm doing with the queue line yet. I am, however, gonna get this like this because this is gonna be a little alleyway between building. No, I don't like that. It's not happening. Okay, let's just go into nature. Let's start dumping rocks down. Basically, I want to fill this space out here. Oh damn, I forgot that that would do that. Never mind. That's probably all I can do really for that until I've got the other building in, but we can put more rocks here, like I can bury the... make a little cute passageway. Little rocks. This is something I do like to do. And then I like to paint it. Oh, it's not going to have the... oh no, we can use this one. Let's just go down to a small size 2 maybe. There you go, you created yourself a little path. Line it with shrubs and it's not bad. Hey up. Before you know it, you've got yourself a little garden area. I'm going to actually bush this right until the end, because I don't actually want... I just want this to be bushes. Don't want anybody getting in there. It's just for theming. Just for theming. Put a few rocks poking through as well. Gorgeous little treat. Damn. One in there too. And suddenly the place starts to look a bit more homely. I mean, look at that. That's a really pretty view now. Gorgeous. We'll do something similar over here. It just looks nice. Just having that addition of theming just by adding little things like rocks and ground and terraforming the passageways. A little bit of change of land colour around the edges, because it would be, you know, it would be ever so slightly more worn around the edges where people have walked over and stuff like that. We can stick a little garden gate down here too, like that kind of thing. Let's have a look. Fence. Fence. Oh, it helps if I spell it with an N and not with an M. Any fences that tickle my pickle? We could put this in here like this. And again, another one kind of similar like this. We'll put a little divide in there so they know that it's separate gardens. It's just about building a world, basically. You know, looking at something and thinking, oh, okay. Would that be like that in the real world? If the answer's no, then think about it again. You know, would there be something floating? No, right? Okay, let's do something about it. I'm getting mumbly. Sorry, guys. I'm not sure what to do. I think I'll just put that in there like that, because I don't really know what to do with that space in there. Not really sure. But yeah, suddenly it's starting to look a little more like a theme park. Just by two buildings, grouping it together and breaking up the skyline. Insane. Insane. Right, let's get building on here. Actually, I'm not sure if that's going to be I think that's going to be a whole episode creating that station building. So what I think I might do is actually theme the carousel. Just, yeah, put some... I think I might actually put a little pond in here. Like all this bit around here, yeah, it's going to be a pond. Let's make it a pond. In fact, I might make it a pond all the way around, similar to what we did with the carousel. If you guys, not the carousel, the, whatever it's called, chair swings. Let's just make a hole. Let's get rid of this for now, at least. Just dig the terrain down. Great. And then we'll put the path back, so we don't cause any drama. And let's see if we can get water to sit in there. Yes, we can. Yes, we can! What do we want? Calm water, rough water, standing water is probably the best. Ooh, it's a bit murky though. Dirty water. Rough water. No, I think we want calm water. Okay, let's get the place looking good. Are they having to think about where they're going? Have I messed their route up? Are they annoyed at me? It wouldn't surprise me. Oh, I've glitched. I can't move left or right and I'm not selecting anything. These seem to be just about the right size for rocking. Just creep that one up ever so slightly. There we are. I like the fact that it's now a little bridge. It's a very nice feature. Although we don't currently need all these queue lines. But we may well do one day. You never know. especially as more people hopefully make it round the park. I'm guessing that most guests will want to try and ride everything, as long as I keep them happy and satisfied. Yeah, maybe. Like, they're not going to want to go after they've ridden 2 rides, even though they've queued a long time for them. Because there's no, like, day and, you know, there's no cycle of a park opening or closing. It's just always open. Yeah, I'm not sure how that works, how, like, the guests' intelligence works on that front. Be interesting to see, actually. See how they're how they think, especially in yeah, I'm gonna really have to bush around here because I don't want guests coming in. I don't want them falling in. It might be a better idea to fence around there. So we'll scatter bushes and then I'll fence with the fairy tale fence because it's a nice cute little fence. Ah, they've even got lily pods. Lily pods? Lily pads. Oh, nice. That's a really nice little feature, that is. Although it's hard to tell where they're in the water. We're improvising. We're improvising. And I want to make this quite furry over here. It's good. Whoa, did you see that guy toss his garbage all the way over there? Well, the garbage is looking like it's starting to become a bit of a problem, which I'm not so keen on. Right, let's get fairy tale fence in. Fence. And where are we gonna stick? Why is it doing that? The game's having a well glitchy out time. And I'm hoping that this will get the scenery rating up as well, and just help keep people in the park for longer, because that's really what it's all about now, is keeping those guests in the park for as long as we can, hopefully in the hope that they will stay, ride everything, make their way to the back of the park. Because if they're not, then there's no point me continuing to build down this way. I might as well just abandon this, you know, the far side of the park and focus on the middle until I've got enough, or until it's the park's time to expand into a proper hub and spoke design. Because at the minute it is too early to be using, in my opinion, it's too early to be using those kinds of park building methods, even though we've got a simple one here. But, you know, I like the idea of our park evolving all the time, and little bits and bobs changing, and, you know, just that thing that, yeah, although it's built down, it doesn't mean it's going to stay there forever. It might change, it might get rebranded, it might get rethemed, it might get absorbed into an area, it might end up not working in a certain area. Lush. Just lush. Just adds that little bit of something. It needs a little bit of shrubbery around the front. Yes, of course, there's not going to be fence in rocks. You can just kind of see where I've refrained from going wild, but it does need it to fit with this. That bush is wrong. That bush is in the middle of the path, and that's no good for anyone. And we'll get like a couple of very small trees. Something that just kind of breaks the line of sight here and there. Like that. I don't like this tree here. I like being able to see the full sight of the carousel when I walk into this area, but I don't want to be able to see further back, you know. But that having a building here will sort that. Having a building possibly here, possibly moving this slightly. Not massively sure. Right, let's take a look and see if there are problems anywhere. Guests seem to be quite happy. We're losing boatloads of cash. Park rating. Let's have a look in guests and their thoughts. Q. Litter is disgusting. Let's have a look at what janitors are doing. Janitors. Right, let's train them up. They can go up to 180. And this way, at least, we will ensure. Let's hire another 2. Because apparently the litter is bad. Can't be doing that. How's my mechanic going? He's probably due a friend to help, but we can probably fire him. Vendors. Right, you aren't happy, so let's solve that. Let's put you up to 180. Anybody else that's a bit peed off? You're a bit peed off. You can go to 182. Everybody else is pretty happy. Workload is low. Everybody else is normal. We don't have any entertainers. Great. So that's sorted that problem out. I don't have any litter bins outside of here, although looking at the path, there's not a great deal of litter there. What's the boomerang coaster doing? Okay, it's just arrived back to the station. It's just clearing out. So I think what I might do as well is get rid of the theming here. Let's strip it down, because it's time for a retheme. So we'll strip it back to basic theming. I don't really want to close it because it's starting to get popular, and there's a lot of people in this queue down here. I don't want to mess that up because it's probably taken so long to get here. So we'll clear all of this out. I'm going to leave the ledge, possibly. These railings. Starting to get a bit of lag, I've noticed. Wonder why that is. But it's on the loose, so we strip this station back now. And I think, yeah, next time we'll look at theming this, possibly building a station building for that, or we'll look at doing a station building for reverse. So yeah, I think that just about wraps it up for this episode. If you have enjoyed yourself, please like, comment and subscribe. And I hope you have a fabulous day. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.